On a cold morning in Berlin, 34-year-old Lukas rides his bike through quiet streets. He's not rushing to work. He retired last year. Lukas didn't build a startup or win the lottery. He just followed simple money habits that many Germans live by every day. While the world chases fast money and luxury lifestyles, Germany has quietly become one of the most financially stable countries. Their secret? A calm, practical, and smart way of handling money. Germans don't show off their wealth. They save more than most people, avoid debt, and invest slowly but surely. It's not about being rich. It's about being free. This video will show you how regular people in Germany are retiring early without high incomes or wild investments. Their method is simple, quiet, and powerful, and you can use it too, no matter where you live. Learn how to treat money like the Germans do, and retire early. The German money mindset. Meet Anna, a 29-year-old kindergarten teacher in Cologne. She doesn't make a lot of money, about 38,000 euros a year, but she already owns 2 small apartments.
How?
She follows a simple money mindset that's very common in Germany. In Germany, being smart with money is part of everyday life. It's not a trend or a special skill, it's a normal habit. Germans even have a word for it, Sparsamkeit, which means saving and being careful with money. This mindset comes from history. After World War II, the country had to rebuild from nothing. People learned to live with less, and that idea stayed strong. Unlike many other countries, Germans don't like debt. Most people avoid credit cards or only use them for small things. Over half of all payments in Germany are still made with cash.
Why?
Because when you pay with cash, you see your money leaving your hands. It makes you think twice before spending. Germans also believe in buying for quality, not quantity. They don't care much about flashy brands or showing off. In fact, spending too much or bragging about money is often seen as rude. Instead of chasing luxury, they choose products that last a long time, like strong shoes, reliable cars, and well-made furniture. This way of thinking helps people stay out of debt, save more, and live without stress. It's not about being cheap, it's about being wise. If you want to build wealth and retire early, you don't need to earn more. You just need to think differently about money, like the Germans do. Quiet, careful, and consistent wins the race. Number 2. Small incomes, big savings. Stefan is a 42-year-old train conductor in Leipzig. He doesn't have a high-paying job, but he saves almost 45% of his income every month. His goal? Retire by age 47, and he's almost there. In Germany, many people with average incomes are saving big. They don't wait to earn more before they start saving. Instead, they build strong habits early. The secret is living below your means, no matter how much you earn. Many Germans follow the idea of invisible wealth. That means they don't show off their money. They drive older cars, wear simple clothes, and don't buy things they don't need. You might not guess who's wealthy, because they're not trying to look rich. They also use automatic savings tools. Most people in Germany set up their bank accounts to move money into savings or investments every month, like a bill they pay to themselves. Once the money is saved, they don't touch it. Another reason they save so much? Their lifestyle is simple. Many enjoy low-cost hobbies like hiking, biking, and cooking at home. These aren't sacrifices. They're part of the culture. Germany also has one of the highest savings rates in the world, about 18% on average, compared to around 5% in the US. The big lesson? You don't need a 6-figure salary to save a lot. With the right mindset and habits, even a small income can lead to big savings and financial freedom. Number 3. Renting isn't a failure, it's a strategy. In many countries, owning a home is seen as success. But in Germany, renting is normal and often smarter. Around 57% of Germans rent, even high earners. Renting gives mobility, less financial pressure, and frees up cash for investing instead of debt. With strong tenant protections and stable markets, renting isn't risky or looked down on. If you live in a country where housing is overpriced, don't feel pressured to buy. Instead, invest the difference. Germans remind us, where you live doesn't define your wealth. What you do with your money does. Number 4. Invest like a German, not like a gambler. Maria is a 36-year-old former graphic designer from Düsseldorf. A few years ago, she started investing small amounts every month into something called an ETF, a low-cost fund that includes many stocks. Today, she's financially free and works only when she wants to. Unlike many people who try to get rich quick, Germans prefer to invest slowly and safely. They don't chase risky trends like meme stocks or cryptocurrency. Instead, they focus on long-term growth and low risk. Most German investors put money into index funds like the MSCI World ETF. These funds spread your money across hundreds of companies around the world. It's simple, cheap, and smart. Many people use Sparplan, monthly savings plans that automatically invest a set amount. No need to guess when to buy or sell. Just set it and forget it. Germans also don't trade often. They buy and hold for years. They trust the process and don't panic when the market drops. This calm approach helps them avoid big losses and grow their money over time. The big difference? Germans treat investing like planting a tree, not playing the lottery. They water it, wait patiently, and let time do the work. Today, with apps like Trade Republic or Scalable Capital, anyone in the world can copy this style, even with just $20 a month. If you want to retire early, don't gamble. Invest like a German. Slow, steady, and smart. Number 5. Retirement isn't a destination. It's a design. At 38, Nina left her finance job in Berlin. She didn't stop working completely. She just stopped working for someone else. Now she does freelance projects, takes long breaks, and spends more time with her family. For Nina, retirement wasn't the end. It was a new beginning. In Germany, many early retirees don't dream of doing nothing. Instead, they dream of freedom, the freedom to choose how to spend their time. Some travel, some volunteer, some start small businesses, or work part-time on things they enjoy. This is a different way of thinking. Retirement isn't just about stopping work at 65. It's about designing a life you love, one where money no longer controls your choices. Many Germans use something called geo-arbitrage. That means they live in cheaper towns or countries like Portugal, Poland, or Hungary where their money goes further. With their savings and passive income, they can live well without needing a high salary. Also, Germany's strong public systems, like healthcare and pension support, make early retirement more possible. People feel safer making bold life changes because they know the basics are covered. But you don't need to live in Germany to do this. The key is planning. Know what kind of life you want, then build your finances to support it. Early retirement isn't just a number. It's a lifestyle choice. And the Germans show us that with smart habits, careful planning, and clear goals, you can design that life and start living it much sooner than you think. You don't have to live in Germany to think like a German. No matter where you are, you can follow their smart and simple money habits. Think in percentages, not dollars. Focus on saving 30% to 50% of your income. Even if you earn a little, save a little. The habit is more important than the amount. Automate everything. Set up automatic transfers, so a part of your income goes straight into savings or investments every month. Out of sight, out of mind, and that's a good thing. Live well below your means. Buy only what you truly need. Choose quality over quantity. Germans don't try to look rich, and that's why many of them become wealthy. Avoid lifestyle inflation. When you start earning more, don't spend more. Keep your living costs the same and save the extra money instead. Invest for the long term. Use low-cost index funds or ETFs. Invest regularly and hold for years. Don't check the market every day. Let your money grow quietly. Plan your life first, then your money. Know what kind of life you want, more time, freedom, or flexibility, and build your money plan around that goal. Germany's money habits are not flashy, but they work. They're about control, freedom, and peace of mind. You can follow them from anywhere in the world and get on the path to early retirement, just like they do. You don't need a big salary, a lucky break, or a business to retire early. You just need to treat money like the Germans do. Save more, spend less, and invest wisely. The German way is not about being rich, it's about being free. And remember, early retirement isn't a dream. With the right habits, it can be your real life. Want to learn how real people are building quiet wealth and achieving financial success? Then watch this video next. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.